going on, everyone? It's Brandon with Coach Fine Jewelry, Shore Personal Jewelry. This is the most important video that I've ever made. Not really, but it is pretty important. We're gonna compare the difference between the 5mm rope and the 6mm rope around my neck. I'm wearing both. This is a big purchase for a lot of people, an upgrade, and there is a big difference if you ask me. So it's worth your time to watch this review. That being said, let's get started. The Jacoje rope chain review, I get it, but it's the content you guys need. 5mm and 6mm are both great sizes. They are heavy in gold weight, which equals they're expensive, and a lot of people don't want to be too loud when going with a gold chain. So they are on that cusp of, do I go 5mm or do I go with 6mm? So this video hopefully helps you answer and solve that question you've been asking. Now, side by side, we got the 5mm diamond cut rope chain on the left, and on the right is the 6mm diamond cut rope chain. Now, just look at this B-roll. This is why I felt the need to stand here in front of a camera and make this review, because as you can see, there's a pretty big difference. Now, these chains look bigger on video, of course, but you guys see. Now, I want to sum it up as easy as I can. The 5mm to me, in my personal opinion, now I'm not a very loud person. I am when I'm screaming in front of the camera, but naturally in person, I'm not gonna wear a lot of huge gold chains all the time. The 5mm is more subtle. Now, someone that wears 10mm Miami Cuban links daily will say, Braden, that is so thin, it's like floss. To me, it's just preference, guys. This is kind of my style and how I wear gold chains. The 6mm, personally, it was always my dream chain as far as wanting kind of a thicker gold chain. When I first got into gold chains, the 6mm was my grail. I thought that was a big rope chain, and I still do. So the cups there is, if you're looking really subtle every day, you go 5mm and below. If you want something that stands out a little bit more, you go 6mm and up. Check me out. I got the 5mm 22-inch rope chain solitaire look. Now, this is what I'm talking about. 5mm to me is the biggest you go if you want that super subtle look, a casual everyday wear. If you're skeptical, I work an office job, my coworkers are gonna laugh at me, my parents are gonna disown me if I have a fat Mr. T gold rope chain. 5mm should be your cutoff until you get more experience and want to go up. And a lot of you guys watching this know what I'm talking about. You get a chain, you feel comfortable, you're like, okay, I can go a little thicker, I got my swag, my confidence, let's do it. Now, on my neck, I got the 6mm 22-inch, and personally, when I was doing the B-rolls, I had to make a note. This chain right here looks a little bit bigger on video than it does in real life, so kind of scaled down slightly, but overall, like I said, the 6mm to me was my favorite chain as far as I'm kind of like, don't really want to flex, but I do. The 6mm is perfect. Can I wear a 6mm rope chain every single day, 24/7? Of course I can. I don't think it's too thick for that, but if you're kind of shy and just not sure yet, I would recommend that 5mm to give you a subtle look, easy to tuck in, and then eventually once you get your swag, like I said, you could upgrade to the 6mm, 6.5, or 7mm. Depends on how you're feeling, but you guys can get the difference in the Night 2 chain, so you can kind of see the difference as thickness and presence. In my opinion, the difference between the two is a big difference. I'm pretty sure I have covered it. Honestly, I just sit here and ramble and try to take good B-rolls so you guys could visually see. But like I said, the main point I want to make is, for my opinion, 5mm and below is that starter subtle gold chain look, and once you get to 6mm, as you guys could see the difference, it's a different look overall. So that's what you have to know. If you're debating between the 5mm and 6mm, know that one thing. Obviously, there's expense with going up. I think it's always worth it if that's what you want. It's more expensive if you settle now and try to upgrade later. Like for us personally, we don't allow trade-ins or upgrades. We have a very short and strict exchange policy, but as far as like getting a 5mm rope and emailing us, be like, hey, 6 months later, I want to upgrade it, we don't offer that because we only sell brand new gold chains. There's nothing we could do with a 6-month-old gold chain. So if you want it shining crisp, straight from the factory, you shop Jacoje always. You're guaranteed to get a brand new gold chain. So that is my recommendation to you. Shop Jacoje, number one. And number two, just depends on your style and preference. If you're looking for that subtle everyday, 5mm below. If you want to go up a little bit and want more presence, 6mm is my recommendation. Both of those are great choices of chains though. Drop a comment down below what you think. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in our next jewelry video.